Hills. He's on his way. Honorable Donya, you have a point of order?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Because we are still on statements, I remember, Madam Speaker, I've done 3 statements on tea bonuses. Until today, Madam Speaker, I've not yet been given a response by the chairperson of Agriculture. As I was waiting for the response, Madam Speaker, we saw on news the farmers were now paid 10 shillings per kilo, Madam Speaker. When we were making the request for statement, the farmers had been paid 22 shillings, Madam Speaker. Now, I don't know it's because we shouted. I don't know it's because we made a statement, Madam Speaker, because when that statement was made, farmers from Kisii region, from Western, they called and said, at least we have someone who is taking care of our concerns. Now that we didn't get the response, Madam Speaker, and the farmers were paid 10 shillings per kilo, now we are receiving a blame from the farmers that we are the cause of their bonuses coming down by half, Madam Speaker. I'm not even wrong to say, yes, we have different types of workers, Madam Speaker. We have teachers, we have nurses, we have sex workers. Sex workers are even paid better, Madam Speaker, than the tea bonuses that they were giving our farmers. So we want to tell our farmers to stop farming and go do what will give. I'm not, no point of order. I'm still here, Madam Speaker. We are aggrieved on this issue of tea bonuses. There is nothing to be proud about, Madam Speaker, and we need the Minister for Agriculture to come to this house and give us a response on why the tea farmers, especially from Kisii, Kericho, Western, they were paid peanuts. In fact, they were abused, Madam Speaker. I have no better language to express my concerns on what they've done to our tea farmers. I just need that response now, or else I'll not leave this house. Today I'm going to sleep here, Madam Speaker. The chair must answer.
Is the chairperson from the vice chair is here, Honorable Brighton? Let's listen to the vice chairperson. On behalf of the committee, the complaint is very clear. There's been 3 statements that have not been responded to. Give him the mic. Allow him this. He's already on his feet.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Indeed, what Honorable Donya, the concerns of Honorable Donya is genuine. And I also raised a statement over the same. And as an interested party, and the ministry responded to in writing. And I believe the response was also channeled to Honorable Donya. However, we were not satisfied with the response from the ministry, and we had scheduled for a meeting so that we could invite Honorable Donya, and because there were around 3 interested members over the same.
Vice Chair, since yourself you're in agreement that you have requested for the statement and you have not received it, there are 3 other members. Honorable Donya said she had 3 other statements. None have been responded to. Maybe the advice is, Honorable Donya, just come up with a substantive question, and then on a Wednesday, the minister can come here and respond to it. Because now it's more than 7 questions. 7 requests for statements.
Honorable Speaker, the ministry responded in writing, but the answers were unsatisfactory. And therefore, we had invited them to come to the committee, and we were intending also to call Honorable Donya and 2 other members who had interest in the same. Okay. But it it seems things have been overtaken by events. But since this is a contemporary issue, we will still invite the ministry and KTDA, T-Board, and the concerned stakeholders to come and face the committee so that we can be able to address this issue accordingly.
You can summon all the other stakeholders, but we still, Honorable Donya is at liberty to ask for the minister to come and answer on the floor of the House. Honorable Sioi, what is your point of order, Honorable Donya? Okay, let Honorable Donya finish her sentence, then we can proceed.
Madam Speaker, I thank Honorable Yegon. He has said that they replied 3 times and the answers were vague. Now I wanted to take this matter to court. I think the courts will serve us better than the Minister for Agriculture. So I need lawyers, Madam Speaker. Parliament has enough lawyers. I don't need the Ministry of Agriculture because another lawyer is here, Kaluma, working. So Madam Speaker, please, I don't want to be engaged by the Ministry of Agriculture, but we do it judicially now, Madam Speaker, so
Honorable
that the farmers
Sioi,
can get justice.
Thank you. Honorable Sioi. Honorable Sioi was on her feet. Honorable Sioi had already requested. Honorable Sioi, proceed first. Proceed, Honorable Sioi. Honorable Baya, I am the only person who can give you the floor, and I'm giving it to Honorable Sioi. Honorable Sioi, proceed. Honorable Sioi,
Thank you.
Proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker also stand to support that question because you see, we had already done so well in agriculture and we really need to promote the farmers. And by giving a subsidy on fertilizer was a big win to the farmers. Right now, Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, after what has happened, I've just seen farmers uprooting their tea plantations, which is not a very good indicator on the farmers and even in the country. I'm also concerned, I come from Trans Nzoia where we do farm maize, and I know the biggest problem that we are going to have is the prices of maize plantation, of our produce, because right now we are harvesting. I know that we have a very good harvest, but towards the end of the day, Madam Speaker, we are going to have the bad pricing of the maize of our produce, of which, Madam Speaker, we really need to regularize. When it comes to the farmers, now that we have given them subsidy, let us give them the best price so that we promote them and we promote the agriculture sector, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
You know, the Honorable Buyer, if you request respectfully but not stand by force, that is bordering on bullying the Speaker, which I will not allow you to do. So you have to apologize, or else I will not see you. Okay, you may say your point of order in under a minute.
Apologize. I apologize on record, Honorable Speaker.
And I usually know you as a gentleman, so yes. When you heckle, I worry.
Okay, thank you. Honorable Speaker, I apologize for that, but Honorable Speaker, I want to say this. I support Honorable Donya to the extent that tea farmers and coffee farmers, all farmers must be. I also want to grow coffee and tea in Kilifi, and I want better prices. But Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Donya should not cede the authority of this House to the judiciary by saying that now that it has not been answered here, she says she wants to take it to court. Yes, you have a right to do that, and everybody else has a, but you cannot cede the authority of the House, Honorable Speaker, to the courts, Honorable Speaker, to say, you know, because this Parliament has not given me a good response, I will go to court. Honorable Speaker, that is not procedural. It is not at all. And actually, you should ask the Honorable Donya to withdraw that statement, that because it has not been answered here, she will go to court. She can do that, but not on the floor of the House, because we're 3 arms of government, and that principle must be protected by this House, by the courts and the executive. Other than saying, you know, if it can't be happen here in this chamber on the floor, you say you want to go to court. I want to tutor. I want to use that word, to tutor the Honorable Donya, who is a very good legislator. Please do not make Parliament look weak at any one time, Honorable Speaker. Never make Parliament look weak. Don't make Parliament look weak.
No, Honorable Baya, I think she's within her right to say that she wants to take that step. She's perfectly within her constitutional rights. But also, I don't think she's making Parliament weak. The committee and the cabinet secretary, by not responding to her statement, are the ones weakening Parliament. I don't think it's Honorable Donya. She's trying to make Parliament do its work. Honorable Kagusha, then we'll close this and move on. And Honorable Ngeno.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think Honorable Mbaya is now developing bad manners by gagging members. Honorable Donya has every right to be able to raise the issue of the payment of tea. Honorable Speaker, I also noticed for sure that from the government reports and statistics that we have seen, the tea earnings in the last year increased from 185 billion to 215 billion. Now, it is very surprising and shocking that even after the tea earnings have increased from 185 billion to 215 billion, the farmers this year have received less bonus. Honorable Speaker, it will be very important for us to understand, where did the difference go? Where did the increase go? Why didn't this increase get to the farmers' pocket? Yet we are supposed to be increasing the farmers' pocket. And Honorable Speaker, I truly and fully support that Honorable Donya's question be answered without any hesitation, so that we can be able to get a way forward on this matter. Because it seems there are some people who are taking advantage of farmers, and it seems like our leader here could have some idea of what is happening. Honorable Speaker, I suggest next time the Honorable Mbaya should only start when we are discussing issues to do with fish, not when we are discussing issues to do with coffee and tea. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Ngeno, let's put you have under a minute. Honorable Ngeno, under a minute. Then I'll come to, yes.
Madam Speaker, I don't know if members really understands the gravity of this matter of tea. Madam Speaker, when these bonuses were announced, I think a week or 2 weeks or a month ago, there has been a lot of anxiety, especially from farmers from southern part of Rift Valley, and especially what they categorize as the western side. Madam Speaker, if you look at tea, if you look at the bonus for farmers in Nyamira, Kisii, Bomet, Kericho, Narok, Nandi, it is very devastating. Even most of the farmers, as we speak now, Madam Speaker, are uprooting their tea. Most of the farmers have stopped even vehicles which normally go to collect tea. And some of them are declaring that there is no more picking of tea, there is no more selling of tea until this matter is settled. Madam Speaker, I don't think the summoning of the CS is enough. I think this House should take a very serious step to form either an ad hoc committee or something that can really relook into this matter of bonus, Madam Speaker, because our farmers are suffering. And people are wondering, you know, there has been so many comparisons. People are comparing the price of one egg to the price of 1 kilo of tea. People are comparing now the sex workers as vis-a-vis, you know, Madam Speaker, this matter is so grave. I don't know how we are going to take it seriously. And Vice Chair, I don't know, the Vice Chair is one of the victims. He's one of those victims who is also suffering. I think it is time you request this House, Madam Speaker, to form a committee, a special committee that would look into this matter. Because when you listen to Mheshimiwa Kagusha, he's saying the bonus came at around, it rose from 170-something billion, 185 billion to 215 billion. Madam Speaker, this should have been, it can't be possible that now at this age and era, farmers are earning as low as 10 shillings per kilo. And yet, picking that tea is more expensive. And even transporting it to the, you know, Madam Speaker, I think we need to sit as a House and rethink on what we can do to settle this tea matter once and for all. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Is it Honorable Sige? My eyesight fails me. Next to Honorable Brighton. Honorable Brighton, the member next to you. Yes, Sige. Yes, I said Sige, but I wasn't sure because my eyes.
Honorable Speaker, I want to stand here as a member of parliament from Sotik, and I want to support Honorable Donya. Honorable Baya does not understand what it means to be a tea farmer and to suffer. Madam Speaker,
The vice chair, who was reading a statement here, is one of the most affected. We share one factory, Makogo Shek, which was paid 12 shillings. Madam Speaker, the pain and suffering of our farmers. My farmers take Titswati, Kapkatet, and Boito. And Madam Speaker, people are suffering in our region. There must be something to be done. I'm a farmer, Madam Speaker, and I feel bad about what's happening. Imagine the difference between bonus, even the little we are given, 12 shillings. And then in Central Province, they are given 60 shillings. Madam Speaker, are we living in the same country? Are we serving these people of this country? The farmers who suffer. The tea farmer who goes out and goes to a buying center from 7 in the evening up to midnight. Then you pay 12 shillings. Shame. What an agency. Shame. KTTA, Madam Speaker, must be dismantled. They are not an agency anymore because we are really suffering and something must be done. And when you hear Honorable Donya talking about going to court, it's not because he likes it. Because our people are suffering. Our people are suffering. Madam Speaker, something must be done by the government. Because we cannot continue like this. Our people are suffering. We represent them. And we must do something. So I support that we form a kind of a ad hoc committee to address this issue. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable members, before we proceed, I know I'll allow members to talk about this. Honorable Maungu, I know I saw your... Honorable Dixon Maungu, you had asked to speak, but allow me to recognize our guests who are here before, then I'll give you an opportunity. Honorable members, I wish to introduce to you a delegation of the following senior citizens from Tarbo constituency who are seated in the Speaker's gallery. Mr. Samuel Kimeto Kiprugut, Mrs. Magdalene Rugut, and Mr. Julius Ngetich. And I want you to give them a round of applause. These are the parents of our First Lady, Her Excellency Rachel Ruto, and they also vote for me. More reason why you should clap for them. And they also vote for their member of parliament is the Honorable Janet Sitiene, who arranged for their travel here. You're welcome to the Houses of Parliament. Karibuni. Okay, Maungu, did you still want to say something?
Speaker.
What's your point of order?
I've not said anything.
Honorable Kangogo, let me just allow him go with his point of order. It better be relevant.
Madam Speaker, what we are ventilating in is what the Honorable Donya has just raised, that there was a statement she raised and the answers given were not satisfactory. So, Madam Speaker, even if there were some members who wanted to joyride on that point, it's just maybe 2 or 3. Otherwise, there is no debate about tea in the floor of the House. We are digressing too much from our order paper.
I think as representatives of the people who deal with anything that concerns the people, it's important for the public to know that we are concerned and that members have raised concern, or else we look like we are not empathizing at all with their plight. Yeah, but let's keep it brief in under a minute, Honorable Maungu. And then I think we have 2 more people, and then we shall. I'll allow the Chair Agriculture to say something, and then we can close.
Thank you, Speaker. Mine was just to bring to your attention an act that I meant was not parliamentary. My sister, Honorable Donya, were trying to articulate an issue which was very right, moved to the dispatch table, and actually threw a bottle of water towards Mheshimiwa Mbaya, which targeting his head. Madam Speaker, that almost...
Honorable Maungu, you are crying more than the bereaved. It is Honorable Mbaya who's bereaved.
Had it been that Mbaya had said it to
Honorable Donya,
and he has not
said anything.
He could have been... He was intimidated, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, are you protecting the female gender against the male gender? Because I felt that was an affront to the male gender in the House.
He will speak for himself. He's always very articulate and very loud. So if he has not spoken, he has decided to hold his peace. And neither did the Sergeant at Arms notice. So I think we shall proceed. Yes, proceed. Mm-hmm. Yes. Where is the...
I'm on the floor.
Yes. No, your last, Honorable Mutunga. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to join the members of the tea growing areas in sympathizing with this very, very grave payment that came out, Madam Speaker. And I want to congratulate the Honorable Donya for being a true people's representative. The people of Kisii, the people of Kericho, where tea is grown, deserve that their issues must be addressed. And Madam Speaker, I think I want to support the line of the forming of an ad hoc committee of Parliament to investigate, Madam Speaker, the whole tea chain from the farm up to the tea auction in Mombasa, because there are cartels who have gone back to the tea sector and they are killing this sector, Madam Speaker. And I'm requesting you, Madam Speaker, to allow the formation of an ad hoc committee that will look thoroughly into the issues and bring them to the floor of this House for the purpose of the people of Kenya and to give hope to the farmers, to the tea farmers of this country. Madam Speaker, I thank you.
Honorable Wango, you had a point of order, now you have moved away from your desk. Maybe I can give Honorable Mutunga a chance. Did you... Honorable Dorothy, I'll give you, please briefly under 1 minute, and then Honorable Mutunga can... I think she'll be able to speak for you. You're from the same region.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to say kudos to Madam Doris Donya for bringing this very, very important statement, petition in this House. Honorable Speaker, this matter is a matter of national importance. Honorable Speaker, the tea growing areas, Meru being one of them, farmers there are not only crying, but they don't even know how they will repay the money that they had borrowed to take care of their tea farms. Honorable Speaker, I want to join the members who have said let us have an ad hoc committee that will investigate this matter and investigate it thoroughly until we put it to rest, Honorable Speaker. From the farmer to the tea factories up to the auction, where did the money of farmers go? Honorable Speaker, we cannot sit here
Honorable
and rest
Brighton, switch off your mic.
Destroying, Honorable Speaker, destroying the good work that our government is doing. Subsidized fertilizer is already with the farmers, and then somewhere along the way, farmers don't get value and returns for their sweat. Honorable Speaker, it's very sad, and I want to join the other members by saying, let us do thorough investigation, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Dawood, you're the last one I'll allow to speak on this topic. Make it under a minute. But
Yeah,
Honorable
Madam
members
Speaker,
and Honorable Boy, the reason why I allowed it is because at the moment I know many tea farmers who are bordering on suicide, in depression and hospitalized because they've suddenly lost all their life savings.
Madam Speaker, point of order was for Ambassador Segei when he said the central region is getting the most, but he should know even the area in Meru, there are tea factories which are getting even 25 shillings. So he should not balkanize us as central getting more than anywhere else. We get 50, we get 25. There is a disparity everywhere. So please, I ask you, Madam Speaker, to ask Honorable Segei to withdraw the remarks he made regarding Central getting more.
Okay, Honorable Mutunga, what's your point of order, Honorable Kaluma and Honorable Wangwe? Honorable Wangwe was the one to go first. What's your point of order?
Honorable
Kaluma,
Speaker,
okay.
there is a difference between Central Kenya, Eastern region, and Mt.Kenya region. My brother is talking about Central Kenya, and yet he's talking of Meru, which is in Eastern region. The debate was about corrected. Central Kenya. Meru is in Mt.Kenya region, but not Central Kenya. The provinces as arranged initially does not include Meru. Meru is in Eastern, Upper Eastern.
Okay, Honorable Mutunga, let me allow you to put closure to this.
Yeah, thank you.
Make it brief.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to my very respected friend, Honorable Kaluma. Honorable Kaluma, it is important for you to know that the center of Kenya is Isiolo, and Isiolo is actually next to Meru. It is the center of Kenya. That's the if you look at Kenya from all corners. Honorable Speaker, yes, indeed, Honorable Donya did ask the question and it was answered. She and many of us felt it was not sufficient, and then we requested for a further exploration of the answer. Honorable Speaker, the answer has still not satisfied most of us here. Tea has grown in 19 counties in this country, Honorable Speaker. And as we speak here, we should speak hope to the farmers of this country. Honorable Speaker, it takes about 3 years for somebody to start picking tea and about 7 years for someone to optimally benefit from a tea bush. When we watch as farmers uproot tea up to the roots and not just cut at the surface, Honorable Speaker, we need to speak hope to our farmers because all is not lost. Honorable Speaker, one or two of us are saying that we should do away with the KTDA. I have absolutely no linkage with KTDA. I want to pronounce myself Honorable Speaker. But Honorable Speaker, let me tell you something. Let me tell this House something. Honorable Speaker, KTDA is lauded as the best smallholder tea management firm in the world. It is quoted in the East, it is quoted in the North, it is quoted in the South. So we should not destroy our best really. We should explore what is the problem. Honorable Speaker, in coffee, we had problems. And we formed a coffee caucus. I would urge the members in this House to come out strongly. We form a tea caucus that will look at the issues that are affecting the tea pricing in different parts of this country. I think, Honorable Speaker, that's the best approach because our caucus won't be lifelong. It will not be a one-off activity. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, honorable members. I think now we'll continue with our statements. And we had the statement. This is the third and last time I'm calling out for the request for statement by the Honorable Bernard Kitur.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions.
No, first apologize.
I sincerely apologize, Madam Speaker. I had stepped out and I didn't know it was coming that fast. Sincere apologies for the same. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure regarding the expansion of the Eldoret-Shamahoho Road. Honorable Speaker, the Eldoret-Shamahoho Road is a major transport corridor which links Eldoret to Kisumu and serves as a key route for the movement of goods and passengers between the North Rift and Western regions. The road designed in the late 1960s is no longer able to cater for the volume of traffic between the two regions. This has led to frequent congestion and has been reportedly linked to the rise in road accidents, some of which have resulted in fatalities. The Eldoret-Shamahoho Road is important for trade, transport, and regional connectivity, and it is imperative that the Ministry of Roads and Transport enhances its capacity and safety of the motorists. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure on the following. Number one, immediate measures that the ministry has taken to ensure that Eldoret Shemahoho Road can adequately handle the increasing traffic volumes, and secondly, expected timelines for expanding the Eldoret Shemahoho Road to support the fast growing volume of traffic. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The member for the chairperson for the transport and infrastructure, are you here? I can see you, Honorable GK. When will you respond to the issue of the Eldoret Shamakoho Road? How long?